Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnet Queen Tarot, where we are inspired to rise. How are my wonderful, wonderful Taurus family doing today? How are you guys doing? What's going on in your love life? What's happening? Now, you know, before we get started, we got to breathe just to clear that space and clear that energy and block out any negativity. Inhale, exhale twice, okay? At your own pace. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And shake it off. That's what we got to do. Shake it off. What's been going on? You know, we diving into fall and so many relationships have started up, so many have ended. What's your status? Let's see what's going on with you. I hope everybody's ready. Fall is coming in. Some places the weather has already changed. Ooh, look at here, look at here. Ooh, stuff is going on in your relationship. Taurus, what is happening? Okay, let's feel our way through this. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, despite how much I try to let go. I know you no longer trust me with your heart. Okay. My memories of you haunt me and keep me thinking about what could have happened between us down the line. You were too difficult to deal with. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. Ooh. The time apart has brought truth and clarity about our connection. It is clear to me that I made the wrong choice. Wow. I miss your beautiful smile. I took it for granted because it used to light up my world. I still have dreams about us and the happy times we shared together. It's been hard to move on. Wow. You know what? Taurus, you're sharing your feelings. You're a bull and you do things your own way. And you could be bullheaded. And this person really was into you. And you brushed them over. You let them go like it was nothing. And now they're in a relationship with someone else. You realize you miss them. And you want them back in your life. Excuse me. I'm just like, wow, this is choking me up. You're hurting. You realize you let go of someone that you should have held on to. They really gave you their heart. And you looked at them as being difficult because you felt that they were nagging you all the time. Let's do this. Why can't we do this? Why you did this? Why? And you can't take that. Sometimes you just want to be in your peace mode zone. And this person wasn't doing anything out of the ordinary. You just got sick of them for a while. Because you're so used to being back and forth. This person is wanting commitment from you. And it's taken you a few years, but now you actually want the same thing that they were pushing for. And you're realizing that this was the person you wanted to do it with, to build that foundation, to build a family, to be there for one another. You're remembering the happy times. When you look back at the arguments and the debates, it's not serious enough for you to say, we're not going to be together. It's about compromise and working things out. And looking toward the future. It's not always about playing. This person made you happy. You could count on them. They shared their thoughts with you, and they thought you all were building something that would last. But at that time, you weren't ready. You know, nothing happens before its time. And at that time, you didn't realize that this would be the person that you would be missing and looking forward to being with and building with. But I tell people, you have to get in tune with yourself. I've told you this so many times, Taurus. I said, get aligned and get in tune with yourself so you could know what it is you really want. And a lot of that was brushed off because you weren't serious at the time. You weren't in that mode at that time. You liked the person, you enjoyed being with them, and that was it. You wasn't looking like, oh, this is my one and only. This is the person I'm going to spend my life with. You were working on you. And nothing is wrong with you. Sometimes times don't coincide with one another. It doesn't make anybody bad or good. It just makes you human. And sometimes we show up too late. And in this case, I mean, who's to say? This person, it would have to be a lot of courting in order to get this person back in your life. Male or female, doesn't matter. Because you messed with their heart. You broke their heart. You made them believe there was possibilities in this relationship growing and expanding into something better than what it was. And then you let them go. You didn't take them seriously. You had feelings for them, but you didn't know how deep they were, how deep they ran. And now when you sit back and you reflect, you're like, dang, this person was so important in my life. I miss smiling with them, dreaming with them about the future. You know, letting them talk about the things they like and didn't like and what they expected. Because, it wasn't that important at the time. And now you realize how much you miss them. I'm talking about you still have dreams about us. And the happy times we shared together. It's been hard to move on. It's been difficult for them as well. But you know, when people are in your ear and telling you, you know, you deserve better, you shouldn't be treated that way. If that person was into you, they would do this, or they would find time. And those were accurate conversations. That was the truth. And when you step back and you contemplate things that have happened, it's like you feel like you're wasting your time. And now you're willing to do the things they always wanted you to do. Let's take that trip together. Let's take a day off and just spend time together. Whatever. It wasn't done when the need was there. So I'm not saying that there's no hope in building this relationship back, but all I'm seeing is thoughts floating of what shoulda, coulda been. The time apart has brought truth and clarity about our connection. It's like you're coming into realization of everything because this person is not part of your life right now. And the question is, are you ready to be in a committed relationship? Are you ready to give your heart and not hold back? You weren't even given a full 50%. You just kept things going. You know, the time passed. That person's there. You're glad they're there. But you didn't realize, now that you have all the time to think about everything and that person is not over your shoulders, nagging you, bugging you, doing anything, you kind of miss it. You know what they tell you, right? You don't miss the water until the well runs dry. This person was always there. A blink of an eye, they're there. And you took it for granted. And now you realize that they're pulling at your heartstrings because you don't see your life without this person. You come into contact with other people, other relationships, but the connection is not on fire like this one was. This person checked those boxes for you. You just didn't recognize it at the time because you didn't care at the time. You just assumed that they would be your stick guy or stick girl always. Just there sticking by you through everything. And normally they would, but people don't want to be diminished or discounted like they have no worth or value in your life. And that was the mode that you were in. You know, and now it's a wake-up call. So it's up to you if you try to go after this person and bring them into your life and show them, not by your words, by your actions, what it is you really want from them and a relationship, and prove it. You can forget it. Because it makes no sense for them to come back to you and you're not really sure what you want. Make sure that you're sure that this is it for you. And apply yourself accordingly. Don't just say it and hope they believe it. They went through that process with you already. Now you got to say it and place action behind your words to make it real. So they can see that you're very serious right now. Very serious. Let's see. You were right. I'm better with my mind than my heart. You was thinking everything, but you wasn't thinking the right things. I wish I could go back and be a different person. The one thing we can't do is go back, but we can move forward with intention and start letting this person know, hey, I didn't appreciate this, this, and that. The things they were asking you to do. Let's go out to dinner. Let's make a meal together. Let's watch a movie together. Whatever the requests were that you ignored, now is the time to show them, because it could be a possibility you lose this person forever. So whatever you were lacking, you can let them know your intentions, but you have to show them through action what it is you really are saying. And continue moving forward. Don't give up, because the love is there. The love is there. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The love is there. It's just, is it too late for you to execute it? And that's up to you. Have a conversation. They love wanting to talk with you, but you didn't want to do that then. Everything else was more important. But now that you're realizing the loss of them in your life, show them by your actions, do things differently. Whatever they were asking you to do previously, make time to do it now, to show that you look at it as something serious and you want to have it long term. Garnet Queen Tarot, be inspired to rise, be your best self. And we can't change the past, but we could definitely change how we move forward in the future. And if it's something that you want and you have the tools to utilize and make this relationship come into fruition, why would you not use the tools at hand? You already know the need, the desire. You know how you're feeling, the lacking. Bring it together and talk through your actions. Garnet Queen Tarot, be inspired to rise. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for taking your time to share your message with us. Have a good one. Talk soon.